Welcome to J5P1. And at this channel, we like to break down surprises. We like to break down romantic gestures and activities that people do for their spouse. And I enjoy it. I do it myself, and I love to see other people do that for the partner that they're with. So I like to try to break it down and kind of go into details of maybe things people are thinking and take some tips and tricks from other people, and then try to put that in my repertoire of things that I can do, right? So with that said, I got a video from Noah Schnacky. He's an artist, and a little background story. We're gonna listen to it, but he has a girlfriend that he wants to surprise. He wants to surprise on her birthday. Okay. I already watched this just to give full disclosure. But I do want to go back with it with y'all and kind of point a couple things out that I liked. And if you see some things in this video that you like, don't forget to put in the comment, like, and subscribe, and all that. But let's jump into it, okay?
The girl who bawls her eyes out.
Stop it.
That's my girlfriend, and she's crying because her birthday's in just a couple days, and I'm gonna miss it. Well, she thinks I'm gonna miss her birthday. So today, I'm gonna do what she never thought I could.
Today, I am traveling over 1,000 miles to surprise my girlfriend on her birthday. This is K-Cup. She's my girlfriend. She's the girl who taught me that life is more than just a blur of busy work.
FYI, let me say this. I do like when people put the background, like a lot of people would like to put the climax on they like to post the climax, but they don't put all the work that went to it to get to that point. I actually enjoy when people do that. So, because it builds up a lot of the work that went through and makes it, for me, what I like to think, a little bit more emotional. So props out to him for putting out the background. Now this video is 23 minutes. We're not going to be able to watch the whole video straight through, but I'm gonna skip to a couple parts and pretty much give y'all the gist of everything that happened. FYI, if you want to watch the full video without me talking at all over it, I'll put the link in the description below.
She showed me what real, worth fighting for kind of love looks like and how it feels to truly be alive. It feels like yesterday, but it was 2 years ago that we were in New York and I gave that girl a promise ring that said, I'm not going anywhere. I can still see New York, and I remember how it felt. I remember how it smelled. I remember the look in her eyes when I gave her the promise ring and the peace that it gave her when I told her I wasn't going anywhere. And now I'm on the road. Right now, I'm on tour with Maverick City. I actually think this is the longest we've ever been separated. I can still see the sadness from the look in her eyes.
You see, as long as I've been dating my girlfriend, she has always thought I'm incapable of actually surprising her.
No, seriously, think of an example of when you actually surprised me.
There's no reason to bawl your eyes out.
I want you there on my birthday.
I want to be there on your birthday.
I don't want to Zoom call you.
I know you don't. I know you want me to be there.
Challenge
You gotta trust me,
accepted.
bro. Do you trust me?
No one. No, not with my birthday.
You don't trust me with your birthday.
No.
Oh my gosh. God dang.
I just want you. I hate tour. I'm happy for you, but I don't like it.
I know. It broke me looking at her directly in the eyes and saying, I'm sorry, but this time I can't give you what you want.
But that ring that she wears, it's more than just a present. It's more than just a ring. It's a promise.
I even wrote a song about it. It's called I'm Not Going Anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
But today is a good day. I'm traveling over 1,000 miles to go surprise her on her birthday at Disney today, and she has no idea. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do it yet. I thought about buying an entire Mickey suit so I could take a picture with her before she knew it was me. Apparently they don't allow that at Disney. I can understand why. Nevertheless, I am traveling back home over 1,000 miles, and I do have some tricks up my sleeve. So we should probably knock some of those out before I leave. Let's go.
So this is something that I enjoy watching when people post the background, right? Because a lot of times we don't get the backstory and everything that goes along with it, right? And the mindset and the tips and tricks that you had to use to literally you have to deceive the person you see what I'm saying that you love and care for to make this situation as special as you can, and it can be extremely tricky. So watching stuff like this and watching the backgrounds, understanding what went through his mind and how he came to be with what he chose to do is amazing. I really enjoy it.
Been about 6 hours. I changed my shirt. I performed my last show. I actually got some really sad text messages from her just a couple minutes ago, and I can feel that. And so I'm actually getting really excited because like she has no idea I'm coming. She knows I go live in this bus every single night, so I'm gonna go live on TikTok tonight for a while before I leave for my hotel to get to my hotel to take off at 5 a.m. tomorrow to be in Orlando.
That's right. Like you don't really get how hard it is. Like it's so much that you think about and you want it to be so perfect. And once you start that journey into going from thinking about it to actually physically putting things in place, it really start to get exciting. Your heart start to beat a little bit and you just want everything to go right. And every time you lay with that person holding hands and every time they talk to you about how they feel about whether you can be there or not be there or wanting something that you can't provide them and that you're going to give them this thing that they really want, but you can't tell them and you got to hold it inside, man, it gets emotional. So
Hello?
Hey there.
Are you on the tour bus?
Yes, I'm coming over to them right now. I'll be there in 30 seconds. Oh, there you are. Turn to your left. Oh my gosh, you don't understand. You just saved the day.
They didn't have
Thank
the
you.
exact one that you wanted, but
No, this is perfect. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Okay, so this is an iPhone charger. I have a second iPhone that I'm gonna set up with my location and plug into the Wi-Fi here in the bus so that while I'm traveling back to Orlando, K-Cup will think that I'm still traveling in the bus. So she will literally see my location going with the tour, but secretly I'll be on the way to surprise her in Orlando. So I just went live with K-Cup. I came inside. I'm telling you guys, this girl is so nosy. I had to go live with her as much as she wanted me to. That's why I battled her like 6 times. I celebrated her birthday with her at midnight on live stream, and now I'm gonna call her because she just got off. I have to do this as if I was staying here. But even being in front of these lights right now, I'm afraid that if it looks too much like I'm setting up for a vlog camera or something, that she's gonna know. So I have to play it really chill.
Hello?
Hey, happy birthday. I love you so much.
Thanks.
that picture though, K-Cup picture though, that's hilarious. I wonder what the backstory is about that. That's funny.
Hello?
Hey, happy birthday. I love you so much.
Thanks so much. Love you so much.
I'm sorry you're sad. You want to FaceTime me? Happy birthday to you. Wait, I want to see you. Wow, it's beautiful. Let me see you. That's my 26-year-old girlfriend right there. Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm just in the dressing room because no one's in it, so I just wanted to step away so I can say hi. So what are your plans for tomorrow? Are you guys gonna have some fun?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
I just don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Oh man, whenever I'm trying to do a surprise or anything, the madder you are and the sadder you are, the better it is for me. It hurts inside because I know, but I know that if you're hurt or sad, then you have no clue what I'm planning. If you're calm and you're thinking, it's possible, you may not be as sad or disappointed because you haven't that inkling that I might show up. So
Let me see you. Okay, go. I love you so much. For real. And I can't wait to see you soon, okay? When we do get to celebrate it, we're gonna freaking kill it, and we're gonna make it worthwhile, okay?
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Send it to you. Bye.
Why are you leaving me
so
so
sweet,
fast?
so sweet.
Because I just don't want to cry, and I'm with my friends.
Okay, love you so much.
Y'all got about 10 more minutes, man.
Perfect. We've secured the bag. That actually broke my heart a little bit because K-Cup, can I just say to you right now, it is your stubborn butt saying that you've never been surprised that made me have to prove it to you once that I know how to surprise you.
Uh-oh. Out to prove a point. So let's skip a little bit.
He's wearing his
We're ninja'd out.
So FYI, this is his friend who's going to help him with
He's ninja'd out. He is going to be our cameraman today so that we can really get this done.
you go.
I don't want to give away too much of what we're doing today,
sometimes.
but we
Sometimes I
have
just
an
need to let
entire
the
game
video
plan.
play.
And we need to go. It's the middle of the day. First thing we got to do though is I got to send this video. So hold on a second. So I made her a video on the bus yesterday so that she'd think I was there. Currently,
And the stuff like this is things that I love, right? Because you got to really think this through. Because you really need her to believe what you're selling, right? And to think about and say, hey, I need to do something where to take her mind off it and make her think that I'm doing what I told her I was going to do, to think ahead and make videos and stuff like that, because he can't do that now because he's not on that tour bus, right? So that would have had to been thought about way before. And I think stuff like this is really cool and really awesome. And it makes the end situation all that worth it.
my phone says that I'm in Evans, Georgia.
Happy birthday, Kick Up. I love you so much.
Yeah, this is it.
I'm just chilling on the bus by myself because everyone just like left.
Mhm.
And I'm sorry to say it, but I do have some bad news to tell you. I did pick my face this morning.
I threw that in there because I wanted her to think that this was, you know what I mean? You'd never say that on a vlog.
Selling
little
it.
things.
Selling it.
I'm gonna tell you on the day, like this is your birthday, and we're celebrating it together, and like we're gonna have so much fun, and I love you so much, and I love you so much, and I'll be talking to you, texting you today, and stuff like that. But I just wanted to be early morning, texting you, telling you that I love you so much.
All right.
Boom.
So that's sweet, right? So now this is where things get a little crazy, okay? So him and his buddy get down to Disney World. Now he is communicating with her friend. So her friend knows, but she doesn't. And I'm guessing he's tracking her friend phone so that he knows where she is at all time. So they're going to get to Disney World and start to do a few things to mess with her, I would say. So
Necessary confusion while posting this because none of you guys know currently, like in the moment, that like I'm doing this. So I just want to apologize for anybody who's going to the Evans, Georgia concert that I wasn't there.
let me rewind this so you can see what
I
he
formally
did.
apologize to anybody who's watching this YouTube video right now who is in Evans, Georgia at this concert. Look at this story. I understand that I could cause some unnecessary confusion while posting this because none of you guys know currently, like in the moment, that like I'm doing this. So I just want to apologize for anybody who's going to the Evans, Georgia concert that I wasn't there because as you can see, I'm not. But I think it's all going to be worth it. I think it's all going to be worth
That's
it.
funny.
And I promise I'll come back to Evans, Georgia, and I will give you guys a good concert. Okay, we're gonna
That's
make
funny.
a
He
Georgia concert
he
happen soon.
he told his fans like, nah, I can't. I'm going to be there, and had to lie to his fans to make his girlfriend day a little bit more special. I like that. I like it. I mean, I don't know how you feel if you had those tickets, and if you had those tickets, put in the comment how would you feel if that was you, right? Who as a fan trying to come to see an artist, and then he kind of, I guess, lied to you, right? But for a good cause, like, how would you feel? Put that in the comment, all right? Let's go.
But I do have one more thing to post. It's this photo I worked up last night. I worked really hard on it so that like today I wouldn't have to put too much energy into it. It's a photo of me and K-Cup. I really built out this entire paragraph just talking about K-Cup. I really wanted to.
So, really good picture. He goes into that. Again, the videos will be down below if you want to follow that. So, right now he's going to start moving around Disney to try to figure out where she's located and try to get as close as he can to her without actually her noticing him.
This is freaking nuts. You guys want some Mickey ears? We're not gonna use them anymore.
Can you hear me?
Hey Emmy,
No, it's Kelsey.
Oh, Kelsey, when you guys get off the ride, right to the left, there's a little stand where you can get ice cream. Go to the stand and tell them it's K-Cup's birthday, and they're gonna give you free ice cream, okay?
Okay, cool. We'll do that.
So
I hope you're wearing a disguise or something.
I'm trying to wear my best disguise I can. See you in a
All
sec.
right, we're getting off. All right, okay, bye.
Can I get an ice cream, pay for it, but then it's for the girl that's getting off the ride right now. It's her birthday. They're gonna come over here and tell you it's her birthday. That's how you'll know. Okay, I'm gonna get the number 1. Yeah. Really? You got it covered? Wow. Oh no.
Shout out to the Disney World employee for looking out on this situation.
I want her to come get it. And you just act like you're giving it to her. Okay, I told him. I'll tell him right now. Thanks. Wow, that was so kind of you. Oh
Shout
my
out to him.
gosh. Now we wait.
We got in contact with Emmy and Kelsey, and they kind of explained what happened. We were trying to assess our plan, and we were ready to up the ante. So we were all over the place.
Oh, they're moving forward. I see them. Okay.
See, the only thing at this point, right? We don't know what the end goal is. We don't know what the climax is, right? Like when is she supposed to? When are you supposed to reveal yourself, right? I think he starts to do a lot of things in this video where I believe it starts to get sketchy, because at the end of the day, to get to this point, it had taken a lot of work and a lot of planning to get to this point, right? So the main thing for you is, for me anyway, is, you try to make the climax, right? And you want to make that special. Ideally, I push to make it in a way where they want to cry or they got to fight back tears because they are so I'm happy that I'm there. But the one thing I don't want to do is for them to notice me before I want to be noticed. So, but he's playing around with fire in this situation, doing a lot of things to kind of show her later on that he was there and watching her. But those things you got to be careful because it can mess up the end game of your plan. So.
Oh, that's it. No, let's go.
I mean, we were in the back of her photos.
Oh my gosh, I'm like 10 feet behind her right now.
I'm not kidding when I say this was one of the funnest and most stressful days. Literally, an entire month's worth of planning was on the line in this moment.
She's like looking intently at her photos right now. She's like stopped. She literally stopped. Oh no, did we just get caught?
Yo, this part right here is crazy though, because like, could you imagine your heart beating? You're already doing stuff that's crazy unnecessary, right? And the one thing you don't want her to do is see you, and your heart is beating because the evidence of you being there is literally in her hand, right? So she can see this. So you like, please don't see it. Even though he put himself out there, he don't want to be caught right now. You see what I'm saying? It'll mess up whatever the big reveal is supposed to be. So it's crazy. It's fun for him as you can see. It's gonna be fun for later. So I understand why he's doing it. But you gotta be careful. So.
And if we got caught, it was all over. Every plane, every bus, every Uber, every person that coordinated, it was all on the line if we got caught.
If she turns around.
So why are you risking it though? That's the thing. If everything means so much, why do things where you risk everything?
It's because we're caught. What's really funny is the fact that like we're here, right, looking at her location, but she still thinks I'm in Evans, Georgia. Look at this. That is my phone in Evans, Georgia, moving on a tour bus right now because I used my secondary, like my old phone, and put my location on it, bro. This is genius.
And that's the funny part, because when you come up with something and you like go to surprise them, you're like, oh man, I'm the smartest person in the whole wide world to come up with this plan and to trick the person that I'm with, right? It's kind of devious, but you feel freaking amazing and like a freaking genius because you were able to trick someone. So crazy.
I cannot believe she fell for this. Well, I actually can. This is genius.
Manny, are you okay, bro?
Yeah, I just kind of want the Mickey Mouse.
Here, over there. Dude, I think he's gonna get a good shot.
Oh, they're coming.
They're coming. Is he gonna get it?
Because my location for her was like 30 seconds delayed, and I didn't know it, but she had turned around because.
Sorry, I had to go back for a second.
Oh, they're right there. They're right there.
Bro, if she didn't see me, I was staring right at her, bro. That was nuts.
I hate to say it, but this is where things went south. Because my location for her was like 30 seconds delayed, and I didn't know it, but she had turned around. And so while we were walking towards her, her friends noticed us walking towards them, and then K-Cup caught my eye. And I quickly turned around and tried to get away from her before she saw me, but I didn't even get to film her reaction from my angle. Luckily, her friends were filming because they saw us and they knew it was coming. So this is how it happened.
No.
All right, they're coming back.
This is why you don't take risks like this.
I don't know why they're coming back.
This is funny. That's awesome. That's why you don't take those kind of risks, you know? You really risk messing up everything if you get caught or whatever, you know? And with this situation, we're never going to know what the ultimate reveal was supposed to be or whatever.
Dang it.
You know, but it's really cool to see her smile, his smile. You can see how excited and happy they are, and it's awesome. It's awesome, and I wish him the best. I'm glad that he actually shared that with the rest of us. Don't take anything that I said either negative or whatever. It's just things that I think, honestly, if he had a choice to go back, I think he would change a couple of things just to make it go a little bit smoother or whatever. But it's good for us to take a look at it and determine that if we want to do something, these are the type of things that we need to keep in mind. So I want to thank everybody to take the time for watching it. And again, if you have any tips or tricks or anything that I should keep in mind, put it in the comments. And I will see you on the next video. I'm out.